Hi students, welcome to our channel Physics Concepts by Ali sir. Today, now let us derive one expression for a gas pressure, means the pressure exerted by gas on the container. A pressure exerted by a gas on any one container is then change in the momentum acting normal to the wall of the container per unit area in a per unit second. That is we are calling as the pressure. And so means what is that? The pressure is the change in the momentum of gas molecules on any one container in a particular area and per unit time, means per unit second also we can take. And for this one, first of all, now let us take, let's assume that this is one container. In this container, so now let us take a cube in this one. So here now let us take the gas molecules are present in this one. Assume that in this one the gas molecule, this is one container. The length of the container and breadth of the container, now let us take L. Now assume that one M molecule is there. The mass of one molecule is M. This molecule is traveling with v velocity. And so the molecule is moving with the v velocity in sense, then what we can take, this is then we can take in the 3 dimensions, that will becomes Vx bar plus Vy bar plus Vz bar. This equation we can take when we are taking the magnitude of this vector, then we will get V square is equal to Vx square plus Vy square plus Vz square. This is the magnitude of this vector. Then what we will get, so this is in this one the molecules all are randomly in the motion, and so then what will happen, these all molecules, if a molecule is there, if it is traveling in this x direction, y direction, then z direction, they used to travel with the same velocity. So Vx is equal to Vy is equal to Vz we can take. And for this one, now what we can take, then V square is equal to, all let us take all Vx square. So Vx square plus Vy square plus Vz square. So instead of this Vy, let us write Vx, so this will becomes Vx square. And instead of Vz, we can write Vx square. And so then this is, then V square is equal to 3Vx square. Now let us assume that now Vx square value, that is equal to V square by 3. Let us consider this is the first equation. Now let us according to the definition, momentum. So momentum is equal to, how much is that? Momentum. Momentum is equal to mass into velocity. Here m is mass of the particle, m into, now let us take for one particle, one direction. So that will becomes Vx, now let us take. And as soon as the particle is colliding the container, outwards it travels back into the same medium. So then change in momentum. So that is a change in momentum. Change in momentum, how much is that? That we can consider a change in momentum is equal to delta m is equal to mvx minus of minus mvx. Then what we will get? That is equal to 2mvx we will get. That is a change in momentum. Change in momentum is p. So now here is then, now let us take the, according to the Newton's second law, force is equal to rate of change of momentum. So F is equal to delta P by T. So we can consider 2mvx by delta T also. Now let us write, otherwise now let us take T here. So rate of change of momentum we have taken. Now let us find the T velocity. So the particle is traveling towards L distance, and outwards the particle is again coming back, and so for going that is taking L, and again for coming that is taking L. And so then how much is the total length? Total length is equal to 2L. And for this one velocity is equal to, how much is that? Vx is equal to, then what we can take? Then distance by time, 2L by T, then we will take. Then T is equal to, how much is that? 2L by V, then if we suppose to take one particle. So substitute this T value here, then what we will get? 2mvx by, instead of T what we will take? 2L by Vx. So this becomes 2mvx by 2l into vx. 2 and 2 get cancelled, then ultimately you will get mvx square by l we will get. So this is what mvx square by l will get, and so this is a force. This all for a force. Now what is the formula we have? We have to find a pressure. Pressure is equal to how much is that? Force per unit area. Force how much we got? mvx square by l we can take. So that is equal to, then into, then we have to take this is into 1 by a also we have to take. Then what will be happen now? M by l into a. So into vx square. Instead of vx square what we can take? V square by 3. So then Vrms also we will discuss this one. So then this is P is equal to mv Rm square, root mean square velocity, by 3 into L into A means that is a volume. So 3 into V we can take. And so this is one formula we can consider, that is for a pressure. One more, this formula can be derived like this. 1 by 3 into M by V into V Rm, root mean square velocity. So that is equal to 1 by 3. What is meant by mass per unit volume? That is a density we can express with a rho. So 1 by 3 rho V Rms square we can get. Ultimately what formula we will get? So for a pressure P is equal to 1 by 3 rho V Rms square. So this is what the pressure what we will get when the particle is traveling in the container. Okay, no? I hope that this session is helpful for you. Please support me, Nana. Wish you all the best.